Hi, my name is Daniel Rock, and I'm an education specialist at the Georgia Department of Education, and this is a webcast called Common Core Tools, where we sit down and talk to Georgia educators about what type of strategies, tools, and scaffolding they're using to help kids achieve the Common Core standards.
And I'm Tricia Klein. I'm the co-chair of English at Arabia Mountain High School in DeKalb County, and I teach 12th grade British literature. And I'm here today to talk about how I've sort of modified my classroom to integrate the Common Core standards.
So we're going to be doing a series of short videos where we talk about unit design, creating performance tasks, look at student work, and talk about what sort of scaffolding and instruction Tricia's used this school year for this unit. So Tricia, this summer you were presented with some DOE-made sample units. How did you use those units as you planned for your first unit of instruction this fall?
Well, when the DOE released the units, I was honestly very eager to see them because I wanted to see how a Common Core classroom and how Common Core curriculum would differ from what I'd been doing in a Georgia Performance Standards classroom. So I made sure that I looked over the entire unit, and I was actually surprised by what I saw because a lot of the activities and a lot of the objectives really fit in with what I had been doing. So it was kind of a relief that I could do some of the things. I wouldn't be completely reinventing my classroom, but it also inspired me and showed me ways that I could stretch myself, ways that I could make my classroom more rigorous. So I looked over the unit, and I was actually very pleased as well because one of the suggested shorter texts was an excerpt from a novel that I knew I wanted to teach in my classroom. So I modified the unit by making that novel, Grendel by John Gardner, my extended text, and I sort of reworked the unit a little bit so that I could focus on Grendel, but I used a lot of the activities suggested in my classroom.
So you chose to use Grendel as your extended text because that was the only text, that was the text you had in your building.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to change things around based on what you had available.
Yes.
Okay, in our next video we're going to look at some performance tasks, or one performance task, and see how Tricia created that task and what her thinking was behind it.